look, I know people, if you move or change for lifestyle, family reasons, there's a lot of other reasons people change clubs. You're not getting any growth and development where you are, which is possible. There's 3 ruckmans and you're number 4. But the club down the road has 1. Yes, but if you're only leaving just to be paid extra $200,000 more, you better actually step it up on the other side. And there's players that haven't. There's players that have not done that.
They might be snap you again.
Because there's 2 teams, just saying, that haven't won premierships who bought
But
players.
that's not even the question that I asked.
I don't care. I'm diverting. What was the question?
The question is, would these players,
No.
when they're like Dusty Martin, as an example, would he be the same, better, or a worse player at the Adelaide Crows?
You don't know that. If it was Dusty Martin, he would be worse.
Because you're only as strong as your weakest link.
Well,
And I reckon,
weak.
yeah, I know. So I reckon he wouldn't be as good a player.
No, he wouldn't. I think he is.
Because all these people help. The team passes to him. He doesn't go into a scrap on one every time and get the ball. It's a team effort for them to get a ball.
Yes.
And
That's mindset and loyalty. He's loyal to his
no, but
club.
it's a different question. It's a totally different question.
No, I know, but that's...
All right.
You play better if you are 100% happy as well.
All right. Now, look, let's finish it off with the AFLW. Now, obviously, the AFL are going to have to pay more.
Get paid more when you start kicking more goals instead of playing aerial ping pong in the middle of the field. That's what I feel.
Do you think that when there's 18 AFLW teams, they should all play as curtain raisers to the men's games? Yes, I agree. Okay, so that's 3.
And that is the plan.
But do you think they should be on equal pay?
Yes.
Is that the plan?
That is the plan. Good. And also they will go pro once there are 18 teams.
But, like soccer, do you think they deserve equal pay?
If they're playing the same game at the same minutes...
So does Aaron Phillips deserve $1.5 million like Buddy Franklin?
Yes.
Okay, so ultimately then, us as members will pay for that. Which means if they're going to start doing that, our ticket sales are going to double, which means people won't go.
Well, we're also watching 2 games. We're supporting 2 teams.
Okay, but you don't pay for the season tickets, I do. And
Technicality.
if they doubled, I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, I'm not going into this one. I really aren't. I think at this point in time, no, I don't think so. They're not drawing in the revenue that they need to be to justify the amount that they want to be paid.
And it'll only
because
happen once that happens.
The game is developing. And that's the thing. I'm not taking anything away from the game. I'm a big supporter of the Crows women's team for winning all those premierships.
Yeah, but just be a man and like they're not as exciting to watch as what the men's is.
Again, that aerial ping pong that they play in the centre, sometimes you wonder whether or not they know that there's goals at either end and the object of the game is to kick as many goals as you can.
Right, answer the question. They're not as exciting to watch as the men, are they?
No.
Right, there you go.
Well, I don't know.
No, I switch off. I've never watched a full game of AFLW. I just get bored easy. But I get bored at some of the AFL matches.
Yeah.
So, well,
there's AFL teams that can't do that at the moment.
Absolutely.
And they're still being paid the same amount of money.
They're under 12s turning out on the oval.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would love to see the AFL women play before the men as a curtain raiser. Obviously they're not going to be a 23-week season like us.
Let me throw something out there, Dick. All right? This might. Here we go. Why can't we incorporate the women and the men's if they want the same amount of pay into one team?
It'll never happen.
Into a mixed team.
Never happen.
Because they're turning the game into a game where you can't touch somebody anyway.
Yeah.
So then we may as well just be watching bloody touch football.
Exactly.
Oh.
Anyway.
And if I want to watch people running around with towels, I'll watch lingerie gridiron. Does they still have that? It's been a while.
No, I couldn't get anything big enough to fit me.
All right, well, there you go. PC or not PC, you either agree with us or you don't, but quite frankly, we don't care. Our views portrayed on this show
Kind of right.
are our own. They are our opinions and no one else's, although Charmaine will continue to voice hers well into the night. We
You'll
just...
be hearing about this for the next 2 hours.
I know. And the thing is, when we go inside, I don't have an off switch. We're just two blokes with a ton of free time on our hands, and we're just here to take the piss out of you and each other. So, AFL is a business. It was better than what it was pre-99.
It's got to evolve as it's doing.
Some players are earning too much, but some are not earning enough.
I like it as it is.
Umpires have way too much influence on today's game, and they're getting a lot of money, and it's not about them. No one cares about the umpire. There we go. So, PC
What about the ball?
or not PC? What about the ball?
We haven't spoken about the ball. The ball's so important.
What do you want to talk about the ball
I don't
for?
know. I feel like we've just missed it. No? Okay. Move on.
Gee, talk about men are from Mars and women from God knows where. Yeah. All right, it's time for us to go. Remember, if God is watching, you may as well be entertaining. Good night and good riddance. Bye.
Bye bye.